Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the game of the week. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Nick Pivetta. What do you have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
For Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
So up next, Michael Harris II. 4 for 14 in the series coming in. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And fouled off. And a big swing and a miss. Second and third here. One away. Foul ball still 0-2. Two on, one out. On the ground right side. Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
One down, runner at first. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Two on, one out. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. On the ground right side, 4, 6. 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 2. The Padres coming to bat. Back here at Petco Park. And our pitcher in this game, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do we have on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there. And had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Xander Bogaerts stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Schwellenbach goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Late with the swing there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
On the corner for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
2 out, space is empty. Struck him out looking, and he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Top of the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Here's Sean Murphy, still hitless in the series. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Orlando Arcia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now a flare into left. Fair ball.
The right fielder.
And now it's
13,
Ronald Acuna Jr. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Into center. Merrill makes the grab on the run. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Schwellenbach back to work. That's out to center field. Harris settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Now Machado up here. Hitless in the series so far. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a swing and a miss.
One ball,
Joe
one
McDonald
strike.
doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
1-2.
On the ground to third, and it's off the bag. Throws to second, and that's a double. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. One out, runner at second. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And it falls.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jake.
First and second, one out. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. Popped up right side. And there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Jason Hayward stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. Padres leave a pair, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look at how
Atlanta,
the series
center
has played out
fielder,
so far.
Michael Harris.
He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
Another 0-2
ball,
count right
2
here.
strikes.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one lifted to left. Joe has a beat on it. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcel.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The 0-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Merrill raging back towards the wall. And brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you know, with
No
2
ball,
out and
1
nobody
strike.
on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out
for
the
the
latest
Padres,
news from around the
The
league.
left fielder, Connor Joe.
On the corner for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here.
1-2.
In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Clearly looking out over the
Now
plate
batting,
on that outer
shortstop,
third, and that pitch
Xander
finished. Right down the
Bogaerts.
middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And that
Ball,
misses. And it's 1-0. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Just
No.
missed. Just
Ball
off the inside edge.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And ball
Take your
4,
base.
2
Ball
aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first
The
and
first baseman,
second, they've
number
set up a
4,
double play
Luis.
opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Baez.
2 on, 1 out. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one
Now
away.
batting,
I was
the right
watching his
fielder,
rounds
Joe
during batting
Madden.
practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball
Junior.
travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You
Now
want to try to
batting,
drive in
third
at least
baseman,
one run. Maybe you
Manny
get a little too big with the swing.
Machado.
Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Pods leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in San Diego, start of the fourth. Here
Leading
is
off for
Austin
Atlanta,
Riley.
the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Austin Riley delivers, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball
Foul
right
ball.
side, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 4-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, one away. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Gets under it and pops it up. Cronenworth makes the catch. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball there. That one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Elias Diaz. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Riley makes the catch for the out. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Hayward in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Padres draw closer on the long ball. It's now 4-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Matt Waldron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Ronald
Leading off for the
Acuna
Braves,
Jr.
the right
1
fielder,
for 2.
number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Joe getting an angle on it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael
Mansingi, he hit that
Harris.
ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Man at first, Michael Harris the second will hit next. And that one fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. And there's a foul ball. This one popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 2 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Merrill sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jackson Merrill.
Schwellenbach back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball. Full count.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that
The
finds a
batter,
glove,
number
but you
2.
will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, third time through the order,
Now
and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Luis Ariz stands in. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Padres trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for San Diego, and they trail it 4-1. All set for the top of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Profar now. 0 for 2 in this one. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. High in the air, out to right. Tatis moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres 1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
This to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
The catcher,
No,
number
Boog, I don't have the
17.
numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Machado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's a base hit. The throw into second. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Cronenworth in the box now. Takes strike one. Just missed. And he swings through that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Right through there. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So 2 down now, and here is Connor Joe. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hit in the air, left field. Profar settles underneath it, squeezes it. That is the inning. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres 1.
Pitching for the
Welcome back.
Padres.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So here's Murphy now.
Murphy.
That one the other way. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Matsui measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Joe has a beat on it and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Throw on to Olsen, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Bogarts stands in now and watches strike one. Slider for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres 1. And we're back.
Leading
and now
Atlanta,
Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris.
Matsui back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. And he makes the catch. One down. So digging in, Marcelo Zuna.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Popped up. Bogarts brings it in, and there are two down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Riley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Machado makes the play, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a ball. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Outside, and a count now even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And a swing and a miss. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 3. That misses.
Inside.
Ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Next offering is downstairs. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. And a payoff pitch. Out to short. Arcia whips it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
The Padres trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And good work there as he gets it 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 56.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Fought off foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it. Boom, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres back here in San Diego. So bottom of the 9th. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Man at first, nobody out. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Cronenworth aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The Braves leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves finish off a 4-game sweep.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
4-1 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John.